This is a safflower plant. Looks like it's gonna have all these different blooms on the end of each one of these side growths. Each one of those should be a bloom. This is like a sorghum or I don't know, something. I don't really know, to be honest. This is buckwheat, and that's all from birdseed. And then this was also from birdseed. It's corn and what I think are pumpkins. If you look down there, see that? See the high density? That's kale. Kale, and then right here are peas. I need to pick these probably today, actually. And here's some catnip and Italian dandelion, which is kind of confusing because it's also called something chicory. It's Italian dandelions, which is cool. And this is more catnip, which look how thick it is. Look how thick that stalk is on it. Smells good, smells like catnip. And this is the tomato row. And there's a mixture of cherry tomatoes. Like this one's probably cherry because it's probably a sweet 100 because there's like one, two, oh, I see a little, there's a green, see a little green thing. Oh, there it is. It's not focusing. There's a little baby tomato. First a little cherry tomato probably, or one of them. And here's another big catnip plant. I grew from cuttings. You can see all these side shoot growths coming out now. It's gonna be a big bush. And this one's a big Italian dandelion thing. See the size of this leaf? And these leaves over here, quite large. And yeah, I'm using tomato clips. Very much like tomato clips with the string. There's another Italian dandelion. Here's a mystery pumpkin. It's probably a pumpkin, pretty sure. It was like from someone else's compost, I think, with like some random succulents around it. Just like the wasteland. And then there's some more catnip, surprise, surprise, right there. There's catnip, yeah. And then this is like a wild zone. I don't feel like explaining it. And then sunflowers, and sorry about the sound of the AC unit in the background. And then there's like lettuce in the middle here. And there's like a bunch of mint and sunflowers, yeah. And then this is where I'm thinking about planting next over here. And these are calendulas, which are gonna be multi-headed, multi-bloom kind of flowers. Like this one here has its 1, 2, and then it's gonna be 3 open by tomorrow probably. This one should be opening. Should be actually looking a lot better out here tomorrow, unfortunately, than today. Soon everything will be opening up with flowers there and more sunflowers. And back here there's like a squash thing, like a zucchini or squash. And there's another zucchini or a squash, and there's like peppers, another zucchini or a squash, or maybe it's a melon. And then this should be a marigold, I think. Oh, there's a bug on it. I like touched a bug. I think this is a marigold. And this is a Mexican targon, which is a type of herb. Oops, I heard something snap. Anyways, this is Mexican targon. And then there should be something else back here I'm missing. Gotta step up here to try and get a shot of this. This is a pepper plant and a tomato plant, and then there's other stuff. I'm lost. Oh, there's the tomato back here. There's another tomato plant that I direct sowed. And then these two I transplanted in. which they should all be getting fruited on pretty soon here. And then over here there's some more pepper plants, and then some more pepper plants, and here's some more peas that I'm doing. I need to pick these today. I see like a good probably six peas, maybe more. Yeah, maybe like 10, maybe more. That'd be a broccoli. Just doesn't have any broccoli yet. And then this is some kind of zucchini. And this is also a zucchini or a squash. Or maybe it's a pumpkin. Technically a pumpkin is a squash, I think, right? And those are daikon radish seeds, so I can make more daikon radishes. And if we come back around here, that's a patch of leeks. It's gonna bloom because it's on its like second year, so they're gonna bloom. And then this is a patch of like pumpkin. It's called super sugar pumpkins. It's like a bunch of plants right here. Then we got tomato with all these blooms on it. Like there's bloom here, there's blooms further down in there, there's blooms over here, there's blooms over here. So I mean, what is that, 4 or 5? Oh, and down there I see there's a tomato growing right there. There's tomato on it right down here. That's exciting. All right, cool. So things are going pretty good out here. Let's see if there's any on this one down here. No, not yet. Oh, maybe down here? No. And then I think this is a butternut squash or something. But look at the size of it. It's just like taking off here. And behind it there's a pepper plant. And that's like a tomato plant that got stunted, but it's finally kind of growing. Whereas all the other tomato plants did extremely well overall. And this tomato plant, which is I think the biggest one with actually the most, maybe the most blooms and biggest size, it died back to just a stem at one point if you check back in the videos. Which it was like totally gone, totally dead, and now it's like this, which is like, it's got all these main large stems, and then I'm sure it still has more. Like there's like a little one coming up, like there's still more coming up from the sides. So it came back from death. It saw death and came back. Oh, and that's a lettuce. Actually, I'm quite glad I planted this lettuce here, not because I'm eating it, but because it looks cool. It's getting a lot of sunlight here. It's very red. And here's 2 more tomato plants, because, you gotta have at least like 1 million. And then this is like, these are more safflowers right here. She'll have the safflower flower, as it's called. And then we got brassicas, like the mustard plant and kale, which I do kind of want to remove and plant something else here, but it serves a special purpose by being a barrier to gophers, because gophers will prefer that as their food source over things like tomato plants. And when they target this stuff over here before they reach over here, then I can knock them out with traps before they migrate deeper in.